going on, good people? It's your boy Smooth back at y'all again for another episode of the Fans Perspective. Once again, we're on a special day, Tuesday. Normally we do it on Sundays at 9, but y'all know what it is. Thank y'all for viewing. Like I said last episode, our viewership is up, so appreciate it. So hit them likes, share. Now I mean, Al, what's good with you, beloved?
What's good? What's good, bro? What's good?
Nothing, man. Same old, same old. So let's hop right into it. Yesterday, before we get into today, so I got the Heat in the Sixers game on now. Sixers getting the ass whooped.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
so yesterday, we're gonna start with the first game. Boston and Milwaukee. I think they kind of figured out Giannis, bro.
They did. They did. We especially me. We underestimated Boston was the number one ranked defense in the league this year. So they've been a formidable team defensively the whole season. And Monty Williams, besides like Udoka is a real dope coach. He's a real good coach. So they definitely game plan for him well. They definitely did.
Yeah. Jeezy, what's up with you, beloved?
What up? What you talking about?
Nah, we just hopped on. We got right to it. We talking about the Bucks and the Celtics. We was just saying how kind of feel like Boston figured them out a little bit. Figured Giannis out specifically a little bit. And Al was mentioning that we forget how good defensively they've been. They was ranked the number one defense. So what was your takeaway from yesterday's game?
My takeaway is my takeaway is the same as been since Chris Middleton got hurt. They need Chris Middleton.
Right.
They got past the Bulls, yeah. Bulls not offensively. Bulls is trash, but against Boston, they definitely need Chris Middleton because Drew Holiday can score, but you're not wanting Drew Holiday to be your second leading scorer, your second best. Who you go to in the clutch. I'd rather have Middleton. So I think it's just like I thought Boston was going to beat them this series anyway without Middleton. So these last couple games, basically this series, even though they won, them is tied, but I just still think they always need Middleton. Like when Giannis had a game like yesterday in the fourth quarter, when he can't score, Middleton ain't been shooting the best in this series. I think you need that. You need Middleton to like sometimes take over a game or take over a quarter or something like that. So that's my thing. I still think Boston gonna beat them, but yeah, they need Middleton.
I still have I still got Milwaukee. I feel like at some point, I agree with y'all. Like to go back to Alex's original point about their defense, I think Boston. Me and Pop was talking about this earlier. Game one, coming off that Brooklyn Nets series, them dudes were small. Dudes was real small. So when that game one, Milwaukee got them out of there because I didn't think Boston was ready for their size. You feel me? I think it was a total contrast. Like, damn, we can't play defense. We can't guard Giannis like we guard in KD. You feel me? He a different animal. So at some point, I feel like they kind of figured him out. We're gonna wall him up. We're gonna keep two on him, and we're gonna make it to where Drew got to beat us. Drew or Bobby Portis, or the Pat Connaughton. We're gonna make them hit big shots. So like Jeezy said, they miss Middleton because Middleton was the guy who could get that last second shot. You feel me? He can get that. When the offense break down, he can get you that mid-range jumper. He could do what he do. So you feel me? I definitely feel like they miss Middleton. Dane, welcome to the show, my brother. Kiss, what's good with you? We started talking about the Bucks and the Celtics from yesterday. Dane, what was your thoughts on the game?
They need more production from their bench. Giannis can't do it by himself. You need Middleton to step up a little bit better. He might just be having an off series. What he playing defense against
Y'all mean
them.
Drew. Y'all mean Drew.
Stat.
I said y'all mean Drew, Middleton out.
Oh, so, yeah. Sorry. Thank you. You need that third option to step up and to replace Drew to replace Middleton. That's what I was going at. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because for every team they always had somebody else to step up. Like Golden State, when all the main stars were out, they always had somebody like Wiggins stepping up. You always had that extra person to come out their comfort zone. Even in the Memphis series now, you got while Ja was out, his teammates stepped up. They pushed Golden State to almost losing that game yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch on that too much, but that was my example for Milwaukee needed somebody else to step up, basically.
I got you.
But the Celtics still, they still got some heart. You can't discount them yet, even though I still got Milwaukee winning. But
yeah, I'm like you. I got Milwaukee winning. I got Milwaukee getting them up out of there. And 6. I don't think it's going 7. I think Milwaukee going to win the next 2. Kiss, what's your thoughts, beloved?
Yeah, well, I think I always had the Celtics winning this matchup. Yes, I felt they was the more talented team. Milwaukee, I agree with Dane. Drew definitely needed to step up a little bit more. Offensively, I don't know what he was really doing out there. I think it was in the closing minutes. They let Marcus Smart score 4 6 points straight on him or something like that. If I remember that.
Marcus Smart.
I mean, if somebody was going to close the game out on you, I just didn't feel like that was the person y'all should be letting score. But whatever. But again, I always had Boston winning this series, to be honest with you. So that's
I feel you. He was bodying Drew. Like he was making Drew look real small.
Yeah, and Drew, one of my favorite defenders. I know some of y'all might not feel the same, but whoa, this don't look right, man.
But on the low, Marcus Smart do that to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He do that to all point guard. That's part of his game. He do that on the regular, no matter who guarding him. He do that to everybody. But
he bigger than what people get before.
Yeah, he's stocky. Like, I mean, pause.
You know who remind me of is Vernon Maxwell with Houston, getting in people's head.
Yeah,
as a guard, being a guard, getting in people's heads.
Yeah. He play like Vernon too a little bit.
One last point I want to make too, Clint. With Chris Middleton being out, is it changed their whole dynamic of their offense too. Because y'all talking about Drew, even that first game they won, Drew, like Kid said, Drew was out. Drew been wilding on offense. He been chucking on the low. Drew been chucking. So it's like, I don't know what Budenholzer got going, but if you look at the shot distribution, it really be him and Giannis that be up there chucking all the shots. So they've not even really given the opportunity for anybody to really, step up as the third person. I mean, because the way how they offense is structured is basically like Giannis get to the hole in addition to the shooters, or Drew, you make something. So it's like Budenholzer gonna have to make some adjustments. That was people always issue they had with him as a coach. He don't make no adjustment. He on his D'Antoni shit. They just stick to their offense, and that's it. So we'll see.
And you're 1,000% correct, because last year I had him out of there. Like if they didn't win the finals, you feel me? I felt like he should have been. If they would have lost to Brooklyn, he should have been out of there. To be quite honest with you, I feel you. If y'all noticed in the beginning of the game, I think Giannis did too much. They was up 2-1. I think Giannis came out and like, listen, I'm trying to get them out of here immediately. I think that was him and Drew concept. If we get this up 3-1, ain't no way they coming back. You feel me? And then if you seen Giannis by the end of the game, he was gassed.
Mm-hmm.
He was super gassed. All right, let's move forward. Now, my boy's selling me out. Y'all know I had Memphis ready to chip them boys. Like I was saying, them boys play better as a squad without job because they're better defensively. But what they lack at the end of the game is somebody they can go to.
The closeout. Need a closer.
Last night, bro, I wanted to smack the hell out of Dylan Brooks. You feel me? And Jared, I don't know what they was doing. You feel me? Dylan, that three he shot, bro. Like, come on, bro. You would have had to see me in the locker room. Like, what are you doing? We only up one. We only up one. We got them snipers on the other end, bro. We can't even foul them. What you doing jacking up some ill-advised three-pointer out of nowhere? That was the game. Once he missed it, I said, oh, they lost. They ain't getting that lead back because them boys about to come down and score.
No, when they lost to me is when they picked up that iffy foul on Steph Curry when he got pushed to the ground.
Dylan Brooks.
Yes.
When Dylan, he was fouling like a fool too. You feel me?
I'm like,
that was a suspect call.
I'm like, because that didn't look like a hard push. I mean, yeah, if you go by letter of the law, yeah, he pushed him in the back going for a rebound. But I don't know. I didn't like that call right there.
Yeah, it was kind of soft. It was like a real, like he barely touched him. I know exactly the play you're talking about. And the boy had like 3 turnovers.
Yeah.
Like 2 in a row. Dylan Brooks coming down the lane. Like I don't understand what was on his. I don't understand his mindset. He was trying to get back for the game he missed.
Yeah, I really think that's what it was, bro. Like my man wanted to come out here and prove I'm a factor, but he didn't have to do all of that. He really didn't,
bro. It's like he had something on his heart, bro. It like I was totally disgusted at how he was playing. Totally disgusted. Al, how you feel about it?
I mean, you hit the nail on the head. Like you said, they do play better as a unit mainly because on the defensive end they better, but they need a job to be that closer. But that's the main purpose of a superstar. Like you seen it going back to Mike. It used to be games Mike be missing all game, but when you need that closer, he come through and close the game. So you hit the nail on the head, Clint.
Jeezy.
As far as the game last night, I know Dane mentioned that foul. I think that was Desmond Bane that pushed Steph in the back.
Yeah, that was Desmond Bane.
Desmond Bane. That ain't cost him the game. The meal cost him the game. It's a couple of things. Dylan Brooks taking dumbass threes when they up 1, which ain't make no sense. Them letting Steph get to the lane, not stopping the ball a couple times with ease and let Steph just get to the lane and lay the ball up. Like I seen like 3 or 4, even Jordan Poole one time went to the just like they ain't stopped the ball and they went right to the basket. I don't know why they stopped playing Steven Adams. Like Steven Adams was killing them on the glass. He was getting little layup buckets or whatever. They stopped playing Steven Adams at the end. Jaren Jackson shoot too many threes for me. I seen him post up Draymond and score on Draymond. So how you mean tell me you can't go down to the post and just try to do some kind of move on Draymond instead of y'all jacking up threes? So, like you said, they was 20-5 without Ja. So obviously they know how to beat teams without Ja. So like it's just that hero ball at the end, them taking threes instead of just doing the fundamentals of posting up with something and then not stopping the ball on the other end. That's what cost them the game to me.
But when have they ever played like that? They don't play like that. That's not their game.
No, what I'm saying is, no, the whole game, like I'm saying, the whole game they was abused. Well, even though Golden State want to rebound in the thing again, but you can see the difference Steven Adams made in that game yesterday. Steven Adams ain't played like the whole playoffs. You can see the difference he made. I'm saying keep him in the game. You're right, they don't play like that. But in my opinion, Jaren Jackson should be on the block more. He should be on the block more.
I don't disagree with you on that. I definitely don't disagree.
I seen him score on Draymond in the post. Like he could score on Draymond. So I don't. I
didn't realize he was that big.
Yeah, he could. I don't like him shooting all them threes. I don't like his form anyway. His form is terrible, but he make them. But
bro, that like he shoot like, know what I mean? Like he ain't even following through. Like he just flicking that bitch up there. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Listen, nobody's worse than Bill Cartwright or Sean Marrington. Okay, Marion. Nobody's worse than
Marion. She used to be crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
But he was a
Cartwright
bankum
wasn't
though.
shooting threes though.
Yeah, Cartwright wasn't shooting three.
Cartwright
You
wasn't
feel
shooting
me?
threes.
But I agree with you. I even said it on Twitter the other night when they lost the previous game when Ja got hurt.
Yeah.
I said, you know, they need to play Steven Adams. I don't understand. I understand the first series, I guess. They didn't want to play him because of the matchups, but I felt like this series, you know, like James was alluding to, like they got that size advantage. Like use it. You feel me? Like just overbear them. You feel me? But you know, Kish, you had something else to add to, bro?
Nah, you brought up the injury. Did y'all speak on that already?
Nah.
Did y'all feel that was intentional on Poole?
I heard that he said he broke the code, but then he took down his Twitter that tweet. He said, you know, he broke the code. He going after somebody's knees or whatever out here trying to injure people. But since then, he took it down after that game.
Personally, I think he did it on purpose. I think he grabbed his leg.
Me too.
I think he grabbed that shit on. It's obvious he grabbed that shit on purpose. I don't care what nobody say. You feel me? You can look at it. You feel me? They talk about
it wasn't a basketball move.
Yeah,
it wasn't a basketball move.
The ball was all the way over there to John left.
Yeah, but when you reach for something, when you reach it, you don't do this trying to grab the ball. It's a clean swipe if you're trying to swipe for the ball.
He knew what he was doing. I don't think he thought it was going to cause that injury. You feel me? The same thing with Dylan Brooks when he fouled old boy, Gary Payton II. He meant to do that shit, but he ain't mean for the result to come out that way. You feel me? He ain't wanting to break his elbow and all that shit. So yeah, he regret, because that's what he said too. He was saying that last game he regret ever doing that. He wish he never did it, but you knew what you was doing.
Right.
You feel me? Same thing with Jordan Poole. He could say what he want, but when you look at it, bro, you could see him grab the leg and just grab the knee and just pull back. Like how everybody's saying, oh, that was a basketball play. I'm like, nah, y'all, you know what I mean? Like y'all just saying that. Y'all just saying that. But that was definitely
yeah, because if he was actually made a mistake and grabbed his knee, it wouldn't have been a grab motion. You'd have been like, oh, he would have grazed. It wouldn't have been a grab.
I think he did it on purpose. I don't think he meant to hurt him. But after that play, Ja came back in the game. What re-injured it is when Clay head faked, and when Ja was in the air, Clay gave him an elbow to his knee. That re-injured it. That's what got him out of here, because he came back in that same game after that Jordan Poole play. Just that little Clay elbow to the knee is what re-injured it. So, like, I mean, I had Golden State winning the series anyway, but now if he's not playing, he basically say he out for the playoffs. So they damn sure out of here next game. So like I already had Golden State winning the series, but they out here next game.
Damn. I mean, I looked at it. I definitely think like I said with Clemson, I think he meant to do it. But I kind of agree it was a basketball play. Not so much so a basketball play, but like a natural, like when you and your boy, y'all running after something and your boy try to grab you so he can get in front of you. Like that type of natural type of movement. Like, know what I mean? So I think it was one of them type of movements. And like you say, he ended up hurting him, but he definitely did it intentionally.
Yeah. I just ain't like how everybody, Draymond, Steph, you know what I mean, try to act like
of course they want to take for their teammate.
True, but they try to, you know what I mean, sometimes, bro, it's just cool to be like, man, listen, I fucked up. You feel me?
Nah, you can't come like that, bro. You can't. You know you can't.
Bro, I could see if there was no consequence, bro. Like there was no, like that man done for the playoffs. You feel me?
But how they gonna word it? What's the verbiage they gonna use to make that sound appropriate? To be like, he did it intentionally, but oh well, it happens. You can't be like that.
Man, say y'all was you was in the heat of the moment, you was fighting for the ball, and you was just trying to move him out the way.
But
and you
that's
just
exactly what happened. That to me, that's what happened. That's what they calling. That's what they so-called calling a basketball move. That to me, that's what happened.
But bro, when have we? How many times we played basketball over the years? Damn near over 1,000 times, bro.
Right?
You feel me? We done tussle. We done went for the basketball. We
ain't never do that to each other.
We ain't never do that shit to each other, bro. Like, why am I grabbing your knee?
That's
like,
facts.
why am I grabbing your knee? Like,
that's
so.
Facts. That's facts.
You know what I mean?
That's facts.
Kiss, how you feel? Because you ain't really say how you feel.
I didn't think it was intentional. I wouldn't say it was a basketball play in the sense of a basketball move, but it was a basketball play in the sense of you out there, you kind of grab, you push, you know what I mean?
I get you.
You know what I mean? I don't know if I think, because when I think intentional, that tells me he knew to go for the knee to try, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And if he wasn't reaching for the knee to hurt it, then what exactly was he reaching for the knee for? You know what I mean? And like I said, it was a double team. I know at first he did swipe for the ball. The second time, maybe it just, to me, it didn't seem intentional. But what y'all saying make a lot of sense. I actually didn't think about a lot of that shit. I don't think it was intentional personally. So, yeah, that shit, it just looked weird, man. It looked weird. And I think it got the spotlight because, for one, he ended up getting injured seriously, but also because of the situation with Dylan Brooks from the game prior. You know what I mean? That's why it kind of. If Ja would have came back, finished out the game, or you know what I mean, been done for the rest of the game and came back the next game, I don't think it would have really been much of a conversation.
No, it still would have, because they would have been like, what the outcome, and if he never got hurt, everything's gonna be a what if now.
Yeah, I think again, because he got hurt, and then you add on what happened with Dylan Brooks the game prior, or 2 games prior than that, you know, it was just a spotlight on what could have looked truly accidental. Whereas Dylan, I just think Dylan didn't give a damn. When he went to swing, he knew he was following through. Fuck you. Get out the air. You know what I mean?
Because GP banged, who he banged on that game prior? He banged on somebody prior.
Yeah.
And so once he did that, like once he banged on, like I know Dylan seen him going for that dunk, Dylan was like, not tonight, bro.
Yeah, we're not doing that again.
like not tonight, bro.
Man, he should have just let it go.
You know, I feel you. But hold on though. So let's get to the other 2 series before we get up out of here. Kiss, your boys getting their ass whooped right now. How you feel? How you feel about that? Y'all get your ass whooped thoroughly right now.
That's true. It hurt, but it's kind of to be expected at this point, bro. When you lose the main, first off, we see what happened when Embiid came back from the 2 games. We actually had a chance to win. But like I've been saying from the beginning, Harden ain't shit no more. I never really liked him. I still don't think he's shit. He's not somebody that's going to get us over the hump or win us no playoff games, bro. And he just kind of showing me that. Like, yeah. So I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. We just lost tonight too. Got our ass whooped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Leaving the piece and shit. Like, yeah.
I feel like, man.
It hurt.
I feel like Doc the issue, bro. I don't want to say it. You feel me? But I really feel like Doc is the issue. I'm gonna keep saying it, man. At the end of the day, the last game they won, you feel me? You notice James played like how he played the Phoenix a little bit in that 4th quarter. You know what I mean? And I think it's incumbent upon him to have that mentality every game as well. Like, fuck what Doc talking about. I'm about to go out here and I'm about to get these shots up too. Because he took over the 4th quarter last game, and that's why y'all won. That's why y'all tied it up.
Okay.
I don't feel like, same thing with Boo and Hoser that Al made the point earlier. Like, them niggas in games adjustments is trash. You know what I mean? Like, Doc probably a legend with the out of timeout plays or stuff like that, end of the game plays. Like Doc he draw magnificent shit there. But in the game, the floor of the game adjustments, he don't do well. And I think that's y'all failure right there. That's why y'all ain't gonna get over the hump. James could play better, but I don't put it all on James.
I understand that, but fuck that, bro. For me, it's on James. It's on his shoulders, man. We brought him here to get us over that hump. We gave up a young stallion for him. You feel me? Like, I just don't think he enough, man.
I agree with Kips.
Yeah, pause, man. Pause. God damn, Jeezy.
Especially for a dude, that's what we talking about. He won 240 after this season over. You gotta give me more than that, dog. I need more of them 30-point games you had the other night. I need that damn near every game this series. I need one of those type of performances. If you want 240,
facts.
My fault, Al. Let me be real too. It's not that I think Harden is washed. I just think he's not hungry no more, bro. Yeah, I don't
agree.
see hunger when I watch him play.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
I agree.
I think he washed. I don't think he washed. Like Al pointed out, like his skill level and his intelligence is top tier. You feel me? But his body, bro, you feel me? Karma a bitch.
Karma. He did that to himself.
Yeah. He did that shit to Houston to get up out of there. You feel me? He wasn't in shape. Tried to play his way in shape. Playing well. You feel me? Playing bitch top notch. And his body said, nah, you pushing. You feel me? His chance to win that championship was last year. And him pulling his hand, he fucked everything up. So, going into this season, they was like he couldn't even really work out in the off season because the hammy was still, an issue. So I think his body is betraying him right now. And, I feel like he's trying to play through it. You feel me? That's just from what I see, in my opinion. Like, I feel like he's trying to play through it.
And the officiating really did impact his game too, because him getting them extra 6 to 8 points a game, it been a real factor for him on the low. Well, not even on the low, because we called it out at the beginning of the season, but we really seeing the impact of it.
Facts.
It exposed how inefficient his game really was. A lot of bad shots he would put up, he would get bailed out for because of them calls. Whereas now it's like, all right, dog, forget the calls. Finish at the rim if you're going to go down there. Oh, you can't do that efficiently? All right, well, come give me an outburst of these step back threes. Oh, no, you ain't got a bunch of them for me right now? What you got right now? So you ain't got no defense. Like,
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. His age, because when you hit the 30 mark, your body don't produce and recover like it used to. That's why, like, Mike is an ultimate Iron Man after 30. No, he stayed in shape and stayed out of injury until he got like close to 40. Those calls that he used to get, those phantom get me out of jail free cards, going to the free throw line, getting those extra free throws, that ain't working no more. All that does something to you psychologically too.
Indeed, facts.
But if you,
I think,
go ahead, Jeezy, go ahead.
As far as the Sixers, I think it's a combination of things. Harden plays a part in why they ain't gonna make it to the next round. Also, like Clint mentioned, is Doc overrated as a coach. Doc, that one championship got him like tons of like I can't even think of the word right now, but you know what I mean, tons of jubilation or whatever, and like whatever, and they roster. Like I said when we talked about it before about the Sixers, like they don't have no shooters, and like Maxey, I be blaming Harden. I'm blaming Tobias too. Maxey can't be your second or third best player already in his second year.
Exactly.
So I'm blaming the whole organization. I'm blaming players, coaches. I'm blaming Embiid ass too. Cause I'm watching this game today. Embiid ain't aggressive. I done see him got hit in the eye. I see him crying on the floor already. He's still on the damn ground too much for me. Like, so I'm blaming the whole damn organization. Like, you know what I mean? But I already knew they was frauds from the beginning. But yeah, I'm blaming the whole organization right now.
At some point, we gotta have a conversation about Embiid. At some point, because
Still your MVP?
Nah, I had Jokic as MVP. You feel me? I fuck with Embiid at skill level. Like, he had a hell of a season, but he can't. First of all, he don't stay on the court enough for me. That's number one, right? Now let's go back these last couple playoffs. Got hurt again this year. Everybody want to blame Doc. All right, cool. You feel me? Come back. You ain't been looking the same. You feel me? You was actually hurt before that. To be quite honestly, you was already playing through an injury. You feel me? Don't nobody want to talk about that. You wasn't playing top. You had the thumb injury, right? Last year playoffs, he sold. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody want to talk about Ben Simmons and a layup and all that. Joel sold, bro. Like, Joel sold. You feel me? Playoffs before that, got hurt in the bubble. You feel me? Left Ben out there on the island. People forget that. Ben ain't bring that up. Left Ben out there on the island in that bubble. Then Ben ended up getting hurt. 2019. You feel me? They had Toronto. He sold.
Y'all was a good shot. I'm sorry.
He walked, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you feel me? Like, at some point, we keep saying he this, that, and the third. He should, like, when we gonna hold him to that standard? He don't get that criticism like everybody else do.
Our memory might be a little different. I don't know if I remember him actually selling, you know what I mean? But I agree with you. He's injury prone as hell, bro. Like, that's something we never gonna be able to get. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna change. Yeah. They ain't gonna be able to change them injuries. I don't hold that against him either.
I can't hold. I'm not gonna hold injuries against him. Only thing I'm gonna hold against him. Well, I'm hold the eye injury against Doc. I'm hold the eye injury against Doc. I don't know what the hell Doc was thinking. Them niggas up 30 with 4 minutes left, and Doc still got him in the game. So that was on Doc's fault. That eye injury, his thumb. I mean, some injuries you can't prevent. Like, you know what I mean? His thumb, like, you could the ball can hit your hand the wrong way, and you could mess up your thumb, or you could, like, somebody can hit your shit the wrong way, and, like, so I mean, he deserves some blame, but as far as injuries, they not all on him. He ain't like he do stay injured, but damn.
Hold on, shit. I was just about to break up Street Clothes.
Yeah, I was about to say
him and Street Clothes be out just as damn near much. You feel me?
Yo, James is washed, man. James Harden washed, man. I watched him. Like, he still got the dribble moves. He still got the body movement. When it comes time to finish at the rim, he washed.
It's not here. But that's why I was mad at us for getting him. We saw that before they made the trade. What were they watching over there?
That's Morey. That's all on Morey.
He don't got the weapons around him to make him.
About the organization, bro. That's my biggest issue as a Sixers fan. I watched them dismantle our team year after year. One bad decision, then they make another bad decision trying to correct the previous bad. Like, this shit is crazy.
Y'all get some shooters, it's a different story. Y'all gotta remember, this game is predicated off of having 3-point shooters around him too, to open them lanes up. He even said that last game at the end of the press conference. He was like, you know, if we knocking down shots that open up the pathways for him, he can do what he do. But if they don't got no shooters around him, like, you know what I mean? Like y'all said, he kind of looked washed. But all right, before we get up out of here, game next, Suns, Dallas. Everybody had, let me tell you, you know, I had this light work for Phoenix. To be quite honest with you, I had a light work, you feel me? But shout out to the legend Reggie Bullock over there in Dallas. You feel me? Tar Heel up. I don't know about the rest of them niggas, but we talk about that Tar Heel. He's starting that lineup. You feel me? So he holding it down. How y'all feel about that series?
Oh, so you ain't gonna get Cam Johnson no love?
I mean, listen, he was up 2-0. He done let them boys come back. It's a Reggie Bullock against Cam Johnson. You
I
feel
still-
me?
Plus, Cameron transplant Tar Heel
Yeah,
on the low.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
nah, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. No, I mean, a transplant, baby. Like we don't.
Anyway, as far as the series, like you mentioned, like we talked about it before. I thought they was gonna sweep Dallas after that first game. I still think Phoenix gonna win the 6. I still got Phoenix in 6. I think they're gonna win tonight at home, and they're gonna be too much for Dallas in Game 6. But I give Luka and them credit. Like them boys are stepping up. I'm glad he got some other players finally like hitting shots now. Jalen Brunson came to play last game. Finney Smith came to play last game. He had 8 threes, 9 threes last game. So like, if they can hit shots, because Luka gonna get them open shots. Because ain't nobody on Phoenix could guard Luka 1-on-1. So like, Luka could get them shots. So if they can knock them shots down, they got a real good chance. But like I said before, I wish they had Tim Hardaway. If they had Tim Hardaway, I probably would have took Dallas this series the way it's going. I wish they had Tim Hardaway because he could score off the by like, you know what I mean, off the dribble too by himself. He ain't got to just spot up and shoot like Finney Smith and all them. But yeah, I still got Phoenix in 6.
Okay. Kiss.
I agree with Jeezy. I'm going with Phoenix in 6. I didn't expect Dallas to be this much of a problem in the playoffs this year, especially the first round, Luka being out, most of that, and then Phoenix, I thought it was a clean sweep. Moving forward, I feel like Dallas is going to have to figure something out as far as Luka game style, because as good as he is, I don't really know who you could put next to him to really be a Robin, because of how I look at him when he plays. You know what I mean? Luka reminds me. I don't want to say he reminds me of Harden and Houston, but it's just that game style. Like he holds the offense hostage. You know what I mean? A lot of times when he's giving the ball up to people is with 5-6 seconds left on the clock, like they're gonna have to figure that out going forward. You know what I mean? Because that can't be what y'all predicating. Like for example, Brunson was going crazy when he wasn't there. Since he's been back, it's been, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you figure that out?
But Brunson was missing shots this series, though. That's the difference. Like,
True.
even though Luka ain't played the first couple games against Utah, Brunson just ain't been hitting his shots these like the first 3 or 4 games. So if he could hit his shots, you know what I mean, get that confidence, hit his shots, like it'd be different. I'm not blaming that offense thing on Luka. His teammates got to hit shots. He set them up. He be setting them up. I watched the game. He set them up. He controls the ball a lot, but that's what the best player does. He gonna have the ball a lot, and plus he's a point guard. So like but
my fault. Like they said, when you play with him though, bro, you need shot ready players. You know what I mean? But to win a championship, you also need players who can go do for themselves. And Luka don't really give that control up like that when I watch him, bro.
It seemed like he had an attitude. It seemed like he be having an attitude sometimes when Jalen go do his thing, or even when Tim Hardaway do his thing. Sometimes, like you'll see him over there go like that, clap for the ball. You feel me? If you don't get it, sometimes you know what I mean. I feel like he got that he plays exactly like how James Harden holding the ball, but sometimes his body language is real reminiscent of Brown. You feel me? And that's the one knock a lot of people, and Brown admitted to himself, like his body language out there on that court towards his teammates sometimes be off. And like I think they're gonna have issues going forward with getting second player. Yeah, with second player. Agent Dane, I mean, how you feel?
Same. Game 6, Phoenix in 6. Because one other thing y'all forgot to bring up is you never piss off a great player ever. And with the disrespect that he got from his Chris Paul's family got at the last game, that could fuel the Phoenix to get these boys out. They got 2 more games to play, but get these boys out of there tonight. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The mentality is like, let's get these boys out tonight. We want to play the next team right now type situation. Luka, his situation is like everything has to stop and start with Luka. If he can start the offense and end it, that's where it has to go with him. Because if he doesn't get the ball back to try to shoot the shot or make the best play for him, his body language says like, "What the heck is going on? Why aren't y'all giving me back the ball?"
Mm-hmm. All the time. I think we lost Al for.
I think it's that he got that 2K mentality. He playing 2K my player mode.
I can't hear you, Kiss.
So I seen somebody describe it earlier as a trust factor. You know what I mean? Like almost like he doesn't trust anybody with the ball as much as he trusts himself. You know what I mean? And that makes it complicated out there. But don't get me wrong, he nice. Like each year he earned more and more of my respect, man. But they just got to figure it out.
True indeed. I got them winning in 7. I think it's gonna go 7 now. I think Luka, even though we saying what we saying, I still think Luka got one in him. Luka could get one in him. You feel me? We seen him go head to head with PG and Kawhi. You feel me? So, like like Jeezy pointed out, them niggas really don't got nobody who can guard him. You feel me? Nobody. So, like, he getting them open shots. You know, Jalen got to be more efficient and aggressive. I don't know if they're gonna get another game out of Finney Smith like that, but you know, I think Luka will get you one more, but it's going 7 Phoenix out of here. You feel me? Well, that's it, fellas. You know what I mean? Nice, quick, short, concise show. NBA playoffs. That game actually about to start. Damn, Kiss, y'all down 28, beloved. Like
I done turned it off.
You know what?
End of it, bro.
I'd rather be in your position though, Kiss, because you could be like my team in Detroit. Y'all making moves, might be stupid moves, but y'all making exciting moves to make people wonder what can you do next. My team is like, we'll see where the chips fall. I mean, I do like our rookie of the year candidate. I mean, he should be rookie of the year.
Okay.
Yes.
I like Cade. I think Cade gonna be the best player out of all of them, to be honest with you. Jalen Green might got something to say about it, but I got Cade Cunningham.
At the beginning of the year, Cade was injured. So that's probably why he didn't get a lot of publicity and acknowledgement. But as the year went on, fire. Went back and forth with KD in the last game they played before the season ended. Went back and forth. KD gave him nod. Gave him that respect.
I like Cade. All right, fellas, we about to get up out of here. Dane, give me your info. Let them know.
I did it last night.
He definitely did.
Once a week. They only get it once a week, dude.
Once a week. Kiss, what up?
Your boy Kiss. I ain't got no info, but catch me here on the next episode, man.
Yes, sir. Jeez.
Y'all know my slogan. Big Jeezy. Catch me on Twitter, Big Jeezy 1984. Big Jeezy 1984. You know how I'm gonna end it. LeBron the GOAT. I am the Lord.
Get this man out of here.
Go ahead. Knuckle fan for life, and I'm out.
You got drug test your panel, dude. You got drug test your panel.
Al had to escape, but Al was bumpy knuckles, right? Al was bumpy knuckles.
Oh man.
All right, now bumpy knuckles had to go black screen on it, so we'll catch you next episode too. You already know what it is. It's your boy Smooth. You know, catch us. We gonna do a show this Sunday. I'm gonna be we're gonna get back to our Sundays at 9. But y'all know, catch the original show. GFT Radio main show Monday nights at 10. If y'all missed last night's show, that was an amazing show. It was talking about you know, if kids grow up in a homosexual household, will they become homosexual? You know what I mean? I thought that was a dope show. They had some guests on there. So if y'all get a chance to check that replay, go check that out. Check us out. Check all our replays out. GFT_radio on Twitter, GFT Radio on Facebook / join the conversation. Join the Facebook group. Dane run that. So until next time, good people, holla.